Terrance Crawford team says, F Errol Spence, that fight is behind us. Unbelievable. Terrance Crawford, I'm disappointed. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So Terrance Crawford team says that basically they don't care about the fight. F Errol Spence for getting the Manny Pacquiao fight whatsoever. Here's my take on the situation. Terrance Crawford, this is obviously your fault. You wanted to sign with Bob Arum. Terrance Crawford is still mad that he didn't get this Manny Pacquiao fight. He's been chasing Manny Pacquiao for 7 years, and he never got the Manny Pacquiao fight. And reporting from a few sources, Manny Pacquiao said he would have taken the Terrance Crawford fight if they would have gave him the $40 million, the 80-20 split. But Terrance Crawford knows his worth. He wasn't going to take that. And so Manny Pacquiao said, F that, I'm going to go fight Errol Spence. PBC probably made a good deal with Errol Spence and stuff, and he got the fight. Apparently, Bob Arum doesn't know how to do business, because if it was that easy for Errol Spence to get the fight, it would have been that easy for Bob Arum and Top Rank to get this fight. Obviously, Bob Arum doesn't know how to do business. Terrance Crawford says he's the mega star and all this other stuff. And a while back, he said he wanted the 70-30 or 60-40 split. First of all, you got one belt. You just got WO belt. Errol Spence got 2 belts. He's about to work his way up on 3. Errol tried to offer him a 60-40 split. He wouldn't take it. He was recently on a radio podcast, whatever that, and they said that even if Errol offered you 50-50, you wouldn't take it. He says, I don't know. He says, I'm past that fight. I'm done with that fight. That fight is history. Let me tell you guys something right now. If he doesn't fight Errol Spence, he's going to regret it for the rest of his life, just like Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. Just like that scenario. Riddick Bowe regrets not fighting Lennox Lewis. He did some crazy stuff with the belt, and that's why the fight never came to fruition. And to this day, Riddick Bowe still wants to fight Lennox Lewis, and he's serious about it to this day. And Lennox Lewis just laugh at him, but that's Riddick Bowe's fault. But the point of the matter is that Terrance Crawford ruined his own career from signing with Bob Arum. This is your fault that you didn't get the big fight. I can't blame most of this stuff on Bob. Obviously, this is Terrance Crawford from bad decision making. You could have been fought Errol Spence a year ago or two years ago. Terrance Crawford is just obviously just not fighting high level competition at his goal. I'm not going to discredit his accomplishments for what he does, but your resume doesn't speak for itself. As we've seen, he wants to talk about pay-per-view vibes. Terrance Crawford, you only did, the most pay-per-views you ever did was 210,000. You did 150,000. With, I believe, Julius and Dungo or whatever or not, and he did 60,000 with Kell Brook. That was your most pay-per-views you ever did. And Errol Spence did 300 pay-per-view, 300,000 pay-per-view vibes with Mikey Garcia, another 300,000 with Sean Porter, and another 300,000 with Danny Garcia. That's 900,000 pay-per-view buys combined. That's even twice as more than Terrance Crawford. And Terrance Crawford, you can't say nothing at this point because you're starting to derail your own career. Sean Porter tried to bring you to fight. You didn't want to take the deal. Oh, Sean Porter got to take a 70-30 split, $1 million. Sean Porter ain't worth no $1 million, man. Come on now. Y'all could have gave him 1.5, and I think Sean Porter would have been satisfied. But Bob Arum liked the lowball fighters as well. And like Bob Arum says, he doesn't believe that he would get a return on his investment with the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Obviously, Bob Arum doesn't know what he's talking about at this point. He don't give a F about anything about Terrance Crawford. He wants Terrance Crawford to leave Top Rank, and I don't know why Terrance Crawford's staying with Top Rank, but hopefully he leaves Top Rank on October 24th. If he signs with Top Rank, he basically derailed his own career. His career is basically finished. He's a good fighter, but he just wasted his talent for nothing. Obviously, he's going to look back on this if he doesn't take the Errol Spence Jr. fight. He's going to look back on this and says, I should have fought Errol Spence Jr. I know how the scenario goes when people see a good fighter and them see another good fighter they want to fight and stuff like that, and the fight doesn't come to fruition. This is what's going to happen. He's going to regret it. While Errol Spence out here getting the big money, you're still going to be fighting for chump change. Terrance Crawford believes in fighting for bums, fighting for chump change, and he's satisfied. Top Rank gave him a deal that he's satisfied with. Obviously, Terrance Crawford could leave Top Rank if he really wants to, but I have a feeling he's going to sign back with Top Rank and Bob Arum. You ruined your own career. You wanted to sign with Bob Arum. You wanted to fight. Tomato Can don't want to put for the big fights. We thought you was gonna fight Sean Porter, and you was all cap. So Terrance Crawford, you derailed your own career. I hope you don't get the big fights at this point because you're not pushing for him. You ruined your own career. I want to see you fail because you made bad decisions, and this is what happens when you make bad decisions. You know, Errol Spence just outclassed you. He has a better resume than you. He's going to have more accomplishments than you. And if Errol Spence does get undisputed at 154 when he moves to the new division or whatever or not, which I think he could potentially do, it's my opinion, then he will be better than you. But Terrance Crawford, you ruined your own career, and I ain't got nothing else to say on it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.
Wake up.